All right, and now going on to our top 10 performances from week 1. All right, at number 10, I have Jared Cook. He caught 9 receptions for 180 yards. Pretty good for a tight end. Right, Caleb?
Yeah.
See, I have a number 10. At number 9, I have Tyrod Taylor. Now, Tyrod Taylor, stat-wise passing, garbage. Like a 30% completion rating. He threw for 197 yards. Threw a touchdown and a pick. That's not very good. It's a 51.8 passer rating.
It's like Jimmy Garoppolo numbers.
Jimmy Garoppolo did better than that.
Well, yeah, 3 times as many yards, 3 times as many touchdowns, 3 times as many picks.
Yeah.
3 times of everything.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. It's true. Except for the 3 times as many yards. He didn't even have twice as many yards.
And he had 1 touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
No. Jimmy Garoppolo had 3, didn't he?
1. Only 1.
Yeah, you were trying to justify it like it was good. You told me 3 earlier.
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought 3. It was 3 picks, whatever. All right.
I knew it was 3 picks. You were trying to justify that Jimmy Garoppolo was decent.
It's for a game. It's 1 game, Caleb. It's 1 game. Okay. Let me get on. But rushing, he got on 8 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown. So that's what put him on the list for me. He also did lead the Browns to a tie.
That's the greatest thing ever.
That's
when you're giving someone praise for leading a team to a tie.
Well, they were behind a lot.
You know that team is awful.
And he's like a hero for the Browns now. He actually gave them like a not loss. They didn't lose, Caleb. They didn't lose. There's hope. There's hope.
No, there's not.
All right, number 8.
I'd rather go 0-16 than 0-15-1. I'm gonna be 100%.
I wouldn't.
I would rather lose out than tie a game. Look like a bunch of pansies with our .05 winning percentage.
Great. All right. At number 8, I have Deshaun Jackson.
Or wait, no, it's .005, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
I think.
All right, Deshaun Jackson. I have him. He was part of the reason Ryan Fitzpatrick threw for so many yards. He got 5 receptions for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns. So, pretty solid there against very weak defense, apparently. Then number 7, I have James Conner. He kind of burst on the scene against the Steelers. Is he a rookie? No?
He got drafted last year.
He got drafted last year? Yeah, but nobody really knew who he was, and now...
I knew who he was.
Boom.
I'm a big James Conner fan.
Are you? Really?
Yeah, because he's a power back. I like his running style.
Oh. I guess I can't call you a bandwagon.
No, I liked him right out of the draft mostly because of his running style.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like power backs, man.
I do too.
Big fan.
Yeah.
That's why I like Jordan Howard so much. Because Jordan Howard is slow.
Yeah.
Like, almost a 4.6 40. Like, he's in the 4.5s, definitely.
That's why I like J.J. Because he's the...
J.J. is too shifty for a power back, man.
Fair.
Jordan Howard is like straight power.
Same for like Todd Gurley, probably. Would you call Todd Gurley a power back? No.
Todd Gurley, I would say, is more of a shifty guy than a power
shifty
back.
Guy.
Because he has really good moves, and he's pretty fast.
Decently, yeah. But he does have power, too.
Yeah.
Which makes him the best running back
also
in the game. Jordan Howard isn't better than Todd Gurley. All right. Next on the list, I have...
Really quick, though. Le'Veon Bell is a crybaby.
Yeah.
He won't sign a piece of paper that's worth $15 million.
Yeah.
Okay? If it was a $15 million piece of paper, I would sign it in, like, a fraction of a nanosecond. Okay?
Hey, sign it to $15 million.
No. It would be...
Yeah.
It's done. It's signed.
Right.
I had ink on my fingertip, and that counts as a signature.
Yeah. And if a notary's there, it's good. Number 6 on the list, I have Tyreek Hill. I don't like the Chiefs, but Tyreek Hill, I mean, you can't really deny. 7 receptions for 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. Pretty good. Made Patty Mahomes look pretty good.
No, Tyreek Hill looked really good. And then Patty Mahomes benefited from Tyreek Hill's speed.
Yeah. So I don't like Tyreek Hill for doing that, but he did good. He did good. So you gotta give him credit.
Patrick Mahomes or Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm giving Tyreek Hill all of the credit.
That's good.
So
is he number 1?
No.
Good.
No.
Okay. Number 5. I have Drew Brees. Brees is himself.
You're high.
429 yards passing and 3 touchdowns, no
That's
picks.
way too low.
129.5.
Pass rating. Yeah.
And I know I said I would put aside wins and losses, but he didn't finish.
But it wasn't his fault. It was the defense.
That's true.
Listen, if the Saints scored, that many points against any other team, they would have won.
True. Yeah, I think you have a point.
Because what was it? 31-38, right?
Something like that.
I'll look it up to make sure. You talk.
Yeah. So yeah, probably could have him a bit higher. Probably I could easily see him at number 3 or even 2.
Or 1.
No.
Sneak peek guy.
Sneak peek guy. That was the com.
It was 40-40. What did you say? It was the what?
What? What are you talking about?
It's a sneak peek, guys.
It's a sneak peek. It's a sneak peek.
No, what did you say after that?
I don't know.
Okay, I heard something and it was weird.
Okay, number 4 because I'm slightly biased. Von Miller.
Liar.
He got 7 tackles, 3 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. And it's a pretty good game. Yeah.
Akeem Hicks made my list, so.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not joking. That wasn't a joke.
Yeah.
You think I'm joking, but I'm not.
He made your list?
Yes.
That is sad. Okay.
It's not sad. He had the same stats as Khalil Mack minus the pick 6.
Okay. So Von Miller, he kind of basically won the game for
Whoa, was Khalil Mack above Von Miller?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, Von Miller, he didn't get pick 6. I mean,
let's face it.
I'll give him that.
Khalil Mack is a better pass rusher than Von
Miller. No.
Why?
The actual stats, maybe? I don't know.
Actual stats? Does Von Miller average 10 sacks a season?
Probably.
Okay, I'll Google.
I don't know.
Wait.
Or at least how often he puts pressure on the thing,
Well, we're going sacks, because sacks are the most important.
For, yeah, sure.
For a pass rusher, absolutely.
Yeah, right. We'll see. So yeah, Von Miller basically won the game for the Seahawks. Basically when Case Keenum was failing, he was Von Miller's okay, here, buddy, have the ball again, and that's pretty nice of Von Miller. I appreciate it.
Okay, they're pretty much equal.
Pretty much equal.
Yeah. Von Miller gets an extra 1.7 sacks a year.
Okay. So Von Miller.
How many tackles he get a year though?
Oh, it's gotta be Von Miller's go more than that. Yeah.
He doesn't, mostly because he had 35 tackles one year.
35?
Yeah, total, combined.
Oh, well, this game Von Miller had 7 tackles. I mean, what can you say? Yeah. Khalil Mack, I did put him at number 3. I believe 3 tackles total.
Khalil Mack beats him in tackles by 3.43.
Wow. Because that matters.
It does.
Does 3 tackles matter? No.
Yeah.
Tackles can mean anything. It can mean it was a 20-yard gain because they messed up.
It was a touchdown saving tackle. At the 2-yard line.
You know that from looking at a stat line. You don't know that.
I know tackles can be very important.
I know they can also be very not important.
Yeah, but you didn't even acknowledge the fact that they could be important. Those 3 extra tackles
if
in
they
that
either
season,
mean nothing or something, they're ultimately meaningless.
No. Those 3 tackles could make you the playoffs, okay? Could drive your team
They
to the
probably
playoffs.
weren't, though.
But they could.
No.
Yeah.
You're no.
Josh, it's like
also
gambling.
sacks have more impact than tackles.
It's like gambling. Okay? It's a
what?
Listen, it's a boom or a bust. But when you get that boom, it's usually better. It's usually 20 times better than the bust. So, are you going to
When is the DN going to get a game-saving tackle?
Ezekiel Anza did it. Not game-saving, but touchdown-saving.
Oh, touchdown
saving. It was Adrian Peterson 3 years ago.
You can call any any tackle like a touchdown saving.
No. Like Ezekiel Alonso was the only person that was even catching up to Adrian Peterson. He was the only person that was going to make this tackle.
I definitely not going to do that.
Are you serious?
Do you think he's going to chase down like some speed wide receiver?
No, I think he's going to chase down Adrian Peterson. He could do that any day.
Sure. Okay.
He'd do that any day of the week.
All right, Aaron Rodgers, I have number 2.
Dude, he'd do that like Sunday.
I'm trying to carry on here. Okay.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers, 286 yards.
He's number 1.
Number 2. 3 touchdowns. And boy, what a performance by Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers was a bad move, okay?
What?
It was a bad move.
He did good. I mean, what are you going to say? You want me not to include him because you're a Bears fan?
Yes.
I won't.
I didn't include any of your divisional rivals, but except Tyreek Hill.
I don't care about that. I don't care if you filled it with like other AFC West people, which would be weird, but anyway.
Yeah, because the AFC West is a dumpster fire. At least.
Okay, so number 2, Aaron Rodgers, 286 yards for 3 touchdowns, pass rating of 130.7. Now it's not just these stats, of course. It's the fact that
he sucks dick for good call.
Probably, but he came back
Blatant.
after an injury. He did it.
Blatant. On the game-winning touchdown.
Well, you were watching the TV.
No, it was very clear. The camera was directly on the offensive lineman. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And he essentially hugged, I believe it was Akeem Hicks.
Uh-huh.
He essentially hugged him. And didn't get called.
Alright, well, that's too sad.
So Aaron Rodgers should really only have like 170 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
And a pick, because Kyle Fuller should have caught that ball.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, but it...
Your player being ass doesn't impact Aaron Rodgers.
I'm going to kill you. Don't call Kyle Fuller ass. Who do you have? Bradley Roby?
Are we comparing safeties here?
Absolutely.
No.
Yes.
All right.
You had to call Kyle Fuller ass. So absolutely, that is exactly.
He did an ass play. Was that not an ass play? I mean, I guess good he got on it, but didn't take it. Sad. Number 1, performance wise, I have Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Kill you in your sleep.
Good.
I'm gonna break into your house and fucking smother you with a pillow.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, 417 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Just to be clear, if Josh dies tonight, it was not me. I just want to be clear. I have no actual intent to murder Josh.
Sure you don't.
I don't want to be held liable.
If somebody gets killed, it's you.
If somebody gets killed, it's me.
Yes.
That made no... So you're gonna kill me now?
Yes. Before you kill me, it's like a preemptive strike,
Then you go to prison. I don't. My family sues yours.
I get away with it though. So.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
How?
They don't notice anything. Done. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 417 yards, 4 touchdowns, 156.2 passer rating.
You put Ryan Fitzpatrick over Drew Brees
at number 1, and hey, he won the game. I mean, got another touchdown.
Why'd you put him over Drew Brees?
Better passer rating.
Worst completion percentage.
So better passer rating. He threw another touchdown.
Josh.
Huh?
Passer rating's not everything.
Touchdown. Another touchdown.
Touchdown! That's why his passer rating's higher. Because he had a worse completion percentage, less yards, same amount of picks.
It was barely less yards.
Yeah, but it was still less. I'm saying that's why his passer rating's that much higher.
Sure.
Because of the extra touchdown.
Yeah.
Because they had, like, the same everything else, except Ryan Fitzmagic's completion percentage was, like, 7% worse.
Who cares?
I do.
Okay, also, Fitzpatrick won the game.
I would rather have a quarterback that throws for 1 less touchdown, but an extra 12 yards, and completes 7% more of his passes.
Sure.
I would.
I'd rather have one that throws more touchdowns.
Guess what?
Honestly.
If Drew Brees throws a 12-yard pass on 3rd and 12, on 4th and 12.
3rd and 12, yeah.
No, on 4th and 12. And, like, if you don't get it, you lose.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
That's not all that matters.
That is what matters.
If I want a guy if I'm, like, down by
so
6 points and I need a touchdown, I'm going to get out Ryan Fitzpatrick. You can play this game with any stat.
No, Drew Brees. All right, so the Buccaneers are leading the Saints by 2 points. the Saints are 12 yards out of field goal range, and it's 4th and 12 with 10 seconds on the clock. And the Saints have 1 timeout. Drew Brees throws a 12-yard pass in field goal range, make the field goal, no time on the clock, and the Saints win.
You see how specific of a scenario you needed to make?
Yeah. That was more for comedic purposes.
Yeah, sure. All right, go over your list.
Okay, 10. Akeem Hicks, 3 tackles, a sack, and a forced fumble.
It's fair for 10.
You put Von Miller at 4.
Yeah.
So, I'm putting Akeem Hicks at 10.
Fair.
9. Miles Jack, 10 tackles, and a pick 6. Absolute tackling machine. Plus, if we're down 6 points and I'm on defense, so the guy that's going to score the touchdown.
Stop.
8. Rashad Jones, who had 7 tackles and 2 picks. Rashad Jones, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated safeties in the league.
Okay.
In Josh's, if we're going by Josh's top safeties, Harrison Smith is the most underrated safety in his mind. Because apparently he's not going to make the Pro Bowl, which makes no sense to me.
What?
Do you not remember this? We were talking about top safeties.
Okay.
And you were like, and you didn't even bring up Harrison Smith.
Oh.
So. Rashad Jones, one of the most underrated safeties, in my opinion. 7. Got Saquon Barkley, 106 yards, 5.9 yard average, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Pretty big opener.
Right.
For him. Especially because he's going to tweak his ankle in week 7. Also, I'm a genius. I predicted that Leonard Fournette was going to get injured.
You did.
I say I get an extra win for that.
No. You don't.
6. We have Darren Lee.
Okay.
7 tackles, 2 picks, and a pick 6. Because if we're down 6 points and we're on defense.
Oh my God. You better stop.
The guy that's going to score the touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 7 receptions, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 receiving touchdowns, and a 91-yard punt return touchdown. All right. 4. I have James Conner with 135 yards, 4.4 yard average, 2 touchdowns. Also, Von Miller didn't make my list because he's overrated.
How do you not make your list?
Because Akeem Hicks is better.
Did he do better in the game?
Yes.
What were his stats again?
Let's go with yes.
What were his stats?
Number 3, Khalil Mack.
Yeah. Okay.
3 tackles, a sack, a forced fumble, and a pick 6. Number 2, Ryan Fitzmagic, 417 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, and 156.2 passer rate. Number 1, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, 429 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 129.5 passer rating, and an 82.2% completion percentage. Because it's 4th and 12, and we're 12 yards out of field goal range with 10 seconds left in the timeout. I'm going to put in Drew Brees.
No. Ryan Fitzpatrick did better than Drew Brees. Accept it.
No.
Accept it.
Nope.
Accept it.
Nope.
Yeah. Nope. All right. That's pretty good. That's a solid list.
Better than yours.
No Von Miller.
Because
Von
Akeem
Miller.
Hicks is better.
What are stats? Yeah, okay.
Khalil Mack's number 3.
All right, well, that's our top 10 then.